Let's get to the Chargers at the Browns yesterday, Michael Lombardi. I'm just going to get out of the way and let you run with this. Just quickly set it up. Chargers beat the Browns, 30-28?
You can't get out of the way. You can't get out of the way. I mean, like, you got to participate in this. I mean, like, what were you thinking when you saw that? What were you thinking when you saw him?
I was thinking, what is Michael thinking? I was thinking, berserk. Michael doesn't have the volume on the TV, but he is absolutely freaking out when he went
first of all, can I talk about the freak out that I had before? I started freaking out when Kevin Stefanski, who I don't know how. I mean, for too long, before the year's out, I'm going to have no teams to recommend to play because I think in a game book there should be a box that checks stupidity, like just stupidity. Like, he goes for it on 4th down at his own 25. Like, whatever happened? Where's the risk reward with that? Okay, let's play that through. If you're an analytical person, say I get the 1st down. I'm not anywhere near field goal range. I'm going to, if I may have to punt anyway. So why would I risk everything to get 1 inch when I'm not getting any reward other than a 1st down? He goes for it on 4th and inches at his own 25. He's lucky they didn't score a touchdown there. And then your boy, and he can't even defend himself. We played it on the podcast. You know, he can't even defend himself with what he said. It was talking out of both sides of his mouth. I don't know if Stephen Bond has the clip of it or not. But
we do have it.
Let's run it. Let's let people listen to it because it's a joke.
Here's Brandon Staley.
I just wanted to finish the game with the ball. Felt like we liked the play, liked the matchup, knew what coverage they were going to be in, and we wanted to finish the game on our terms on 3rd down. We felt like we had a good run up against that defense, had a pass solution. They defended it well. Then on 4th down, just really felt like, the slant to Mike was going to be the play call there. And, just didn't go down for us. But I had a lot of confidence in our defense to go out there and get them stopped. And that was a big motive because we knew they would have to throw the ball to beat us. And we felt like we could cover them, and I love the way that our team finished that game because obviously the storybook would have been just to finish it right there, all right, and to walk to victory lane. But that's not how it went. We had to go play defense. We had to go defend. And our defense ended up winning us the game with that takeaway and that stop at the end of the game.
Okay, bro, what are you talking about? And I'm not the only one that doesn't know what you're talking about. Let's go ahead and throw up Keenan Allen's tweet responding to what his head coach was doing. He said, WTF are we doing when Staley was going for it in Browns territory? Michael, you want to react to that?
What did he just say there that makes any sense?
I have no clue.
I had full confidence in my defense. I mean, you had so much confidence in your defense, you wanted to win the game with your offense. Like, are you kidding me? What are you talking about? Like, why didn't you just, if you had full confidence, then punt the ball? I mean, they got 10 yards. The kid, it was a 54-yarder. The kid made a 62-yarder. If Matt Rule wins that game, he's probably not fired today. Think about that. If that kid misses that kick opening day in Carolina, Matt Rule's still the coach of the Panthers today. He makes a 62-yarder then, right? The weather was fine. It was a little wind, but the kid, now he missed a 45-yarder earlier. It wasn't he didn't have leg. This kid can kick the ball from anywhere. You got to know that as a head coach. This kid can make a kick anywhere. Plus, he made one that won the game for him opening day. And now you're telling me that this line of crap you're feeding me? Like, you think he could stand in front of any player and put that out there? Do you think that any player is going to actually believe what he just said there? They're going to look at him like, man, get real. Get real. Like, you just are just out of your mind. You almost cost us a game.
That 49 seconds we just played from Staley is when you get caught by your significant other in a little bit of a fib and you start using a lot of words and you say, well what happened was, and you just keep on talking to fill time. He was literally just, I don't even understand what he said. But anyway, it was a win for the Chargers, 30-28. They do cover the number that actually dipped down to 1.5. So a fascinating finish to that game. And it's going to get weird with the Chargers because, as we've discussed, there's a weird vibe in that locker room.
But it's going to get weird for Cleveland, too. Like, let's go through Cleveland. He gives away 3 points. Just have 3 points, please. I don't like 3 points is what he's saying. I don't like 3 points, Kevin Stefanski. So why don't you take 3 points, okay? You can have them. I'll give you the ball here at the 25. Nice and cozy. Whatever you need to do here, Justin Herbert, just have it right here at the 25. If you need a little room, I'll get you a cocktail. I'll get you a cocktail, too. Just sit it right here. All right, give you 3 points there. They miss a field goal at the end of the half. 45-yard field goal. They missed it at the end of the half. I text Will Hill, that's going to cost them. That's going to cost them. Then they missed a field goal at the end of the game, and then they turned the ball over in the red zone. At what point does Stefanski look in the mirror and say, wait a minute, I think I'm costing my team wins. I cost them a game in Atlanta. I cost them this game. I cost us the game against the Jets. I mean, they make this miraculous comeback. I mean, here they are, they're 2-3. He's not on any hot seat, and yet he's making blunders left and right. Oh, because his president, DiPodesto, thinks that analytics, like, at what point is analytics going to stand up and say we're wrong? Like, what point do they say we're wrong? Like, when does common sense take over? Like, the guy in New England, he's won more games than anybody. He's just kicking field goals and not having a problem with it. Just going to keep kicking field goals and, shuts out the best offensive team in football, the highest scoring team in all of football shuts him out. Just going to keep kicking field goals. He's playing the best offense in football, and he's kicking field goals. Like, at what point do we say that's stupid? Look, I'm all for going for it, but 4th and inches from your own 25 with Justin Herbert on the other team, and you can't, one of the biggest misnomers in football is this Browns defense is good. The Packers and the Browns defense are both highly rated and underachieve.
Visit VSiN.com to get current odds, listen for free, find showtimes, and download VSiN sports betting podcasts.